Test, 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 and we're back. All right, how do I look now? I think it's less choppy. Looks fine. I think we're good. Try some head movements. Oh no, I think it's buffering again. Does look a little choppy. Well, let me maybe jump into a draft, see how it looks. I don't understand why. It must be something with like stream or with connecting to Twitch. Back on my phone. Look pretty choppy. Yeah, the recordings are absolutely fine. When I started doing streaming, not great. If I stop the recording, just do streaming. Okay, we're stopping the recording. Just streaming. Audio sounds fine on my phone. But it still looks choppy. It looks fine on my OBS, but I think like it's sent to Twitch is like so delayed. This is watchable. All right, prepare for echoes. Sorry. Hello, hello. Twitch is like so delayed. Okay, maybe this is watchable. All right, prepare for echo. Hello, hello. Okay, I guess we'll just go with it. We'll see how this works. I think it's okay. Might be just maybe my laptop can't handle recording and streaming at the same time. I swear I did it before, but maybe not. Just jump into a game, a draft. See how it goes. So we got one more day of MH3 quickies. Let's start with that. We'll spend some gems here. How'd everyone do with this sealed box? Oh shit. Got a choice here. Kappa Cannoneer or Chthonian Nightmare. I have been saying I want to try Reanimator deck. We played against an absolutely sweet Nightmare deck. I don't remember what else they were on. It was the 1/2 that makes a token creature and drains every time a creature leaves the battlefield. And the 2-mana 2/1 black creature that you and opponent both sack a non-token creature when it enters the battlefield. And they were basically able to replay that every turn, lock me out of the game. Enters the battlefield, get 3 energy. Some Farquad, welcome back. How's my audio? How's the stream? Does it this is my travel setup. It was looking pretty choppy earlier. Had to restart. Hopefully it's like decent, pretty good. Okay, good. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the audio is a little worse. My mic is an older one, not the what we have it, the home setup. I got like it's not USB, it's the other connector. Works pretty good. Phantom power. But that's good to hear. Okay, so you get 3 energy, then you can pay X energy, sack a creature, return Chthonian Nightmare to its owner's hand, return target creature card with mana value X from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. If we're using it in black, I'm not going to have a lot of energy sources besides this, I guess, so it's kind of limited to reanimating 3 drops. I believe the 2 things opponent was reanimating were just 2 drops anyways. But yeah, I guess not great with these. What about Kappa Cannoneer? 6 mana, 4/4, ward 4. It also has improvise. Your artifacts can be tapped to produce one. Cast it. Or if it or another artifact enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 on Kappa Cannoneer, and it cannot be blocked this turn. Seems kind of fun. Maybe there's a hidden blue-black artifacts deck. I think I want to try the Nightmare. So you gotta keep an eye out for the volume is fluctuating. Okay, let me see. I think maybe my mic was. This one's definitely a lot more finicky. I wasn't exactly. I think it's more directional. I wasn't exactly pointed at the front. Hopefully this is a little better. Yeah, I think it probably was positioning. I'm like talking off to the side. It's not as good. So let's go with. I'll be a little more mindful my positioning. This finicky setup. So I think we'll just go here. Let's grab this thing. See what black reanimator targets less than three mana. These aren't great, but let's see. Also just take a red removal spell. Maybe a Sage if you're into forcing Eldrazi. Probably just take this thing. But this should be fine. Let's try here, see how we do putting together the small ball reanimator deck. Well, follow it up with a bunch of good Eldrazi cards, which doesn't go great with the Nightmare. This thing, I really think you're going to struggle to get more than 3 energy with it. Could just take a black removal spell. That doesn't seem fun. I think it's probably just Breaker of Creation. Cast a spell, gain 1 life for each colorless permanent you control. Also counts lands, good to know. Hexproof from each color and has Annihilator 2. Only has 2 toughness, but it's pretty sweet. Flaring Flesh Raker. Early pick the big Eldrazi. They seem to get picked. Okay. Yeah, we can see. Well, I think we will do the Eldrazi. It's just a shame that we might not end up playing this thing and to end up in a more. Also, if you don't know what colors yet, true. Eldrazi, probably looking at blue-green, but this thing is truly colorless. Got to keep an eye out on colorless sources too, but I think it's a bomb. It's good. It's good. We'll grab it. These other ones are really good as well. But yeah, we'll see what we can wheel. Yeah, it's just a shame we're not playing the. I kind of want to force this thing, but I don't want to take just a black removal spell over this. I don't think. Okay. Grave Dig. Uh-oh, here's might just be throwing away everything. Or the enchant, possibly. Yeah, that's a good one to wheel as well. The I can't remember the name, but I think it's a blue enchantment in this spot. Uncommon. There's Chrysalis. Path of Annihilation, also great. Probably just take this over it. If we did just take the black cards, maybe we'd be fine. 2 Wither and Bloom and a Nightmare. It's not a terrible start. This is a good way to ramp out the breaker. That's a good one, and I think the red creature's strong. Yeah, this thing's okay. 6 mana, 4/4, deal 4 when it enters the battlefield. can also discard another card named Skoa. Sacrifice 2 mountains to have it deal 4 damage to any target. But I think it's got to be Chrysalis, Path of Annihilation. I think those are the two things I'm looking at. The Deep Analysis isn't bad, and the Wither and Bloom also fine. I think those are but I think these are the top two. Path of Annihilation or Chrysalis. I think I just got to decide which one I want more. Here's the battlefield. Create 2/0/1 spawn creature tokens. Sack a creature, add a colorless. Every draws you have has tapped, add 1 mana of any color. If you cast a creature with spell mana value 7 or greater, gain 4 life. This thing's already gaining a bunch. We can gain 4 more when we cast it. Really want the path. Probably just supposed to take Chrysalis. I wonder which one the bots would wheel more often. I don't think they pass Chrysalis. Do they pass this thing? Kind of doubt they pass this thing as well, but it's just Chrysalis here. Hope. Rage. This thing's so good. I already have a breaker. Can I pass this? Yeah, we'll go Chrysalis. Urza's Incubator, 3 mana artifact. There's a battlefield. Choose a creature type. Creature spells of the chosen type cost 2 less to cast. Royal Cartographer. Nightshade Dryad. Probably should just take the Dryad here. I like the Cartographer, even if we don't have that much energy stuff. Maybe it could have been a sweet Dimir deck with this. These two go pretty good. I think I'm just going to go Dryad. Follow up our Chrysalis pick. Kind of gave up on the Nightmare pretty quick. Feels bad. We'll see though. Oh, there's a Herald. There's also a Lurker. Let me just take this guy. Nice looking pack. Blue, green, red. I think I'll take the land here. Would rather it be touching red. I'm sorry, green. But I want to make sure we have enough colorless sources, and it's not insane to want blue in these Eldrazi decks. I think I'll take it over the Lurker or the Elk. Okay. It's another Cartographer. I think I'll take it over this other stuff. Could be like blue-green splash the red. I think that usually makes sense in these Eldrazi piles. Domino Man 212, what's up? What's up? Welcome. How's it going? Welcome to my scuffed setup stream. Hopefully it's not too bad. What do we want here? Brain Surge, Jess Skyland, Fathomable Truths. Been pretty happy with Truths. What do you do? Tamio meets the Story Circle. Probably not. I think it's one of the card draw spells. Draw 4, put 2 top your library in any order. Sorry, draw 4, put 2 back. Maybe 5 mana, draw 3, make an Eldrazi spawn. Not in the room today. No, so this I'm in Arizona at my girlfriend's place. This is my travel setup. It's a decent way to get creatures into graveyard if you cheat them. Discard any number of cards, then investigate twice for each card discard. That's true. I think we're probably getting off of the nightmare, unfortunately. But yeah, maybe that would have fit into a pretty sweet Dimir Reanimator shell. Yeah, I think I'm just going on Truths, even though they can get them pretty. Seem to be able to get them pretty free. Maybe the Surge is better. But it is a colorless spell, and maybe we have some synergies later. Maybe we wield the blue uncommon enchantment in this next pack, and then probably prefer the Truths as well. Let's grab it. So didn't wheel it. I'm pretty sure it was this opening pack. So we get the Sage. Oh, it was this pack. This is the Kozilek's Unsealing. So we're super happy to wield that one. Let's see if we can wield the green uncommon enchantment as well. Kind of doubt it, but fingers crossed. Can always Prage. Oh my emotes. Everything's different. Had a pretty nice Esper draft. Oops. Esper draft the other day. It lacked some big creatures though. I feel it. I have not done yet. I've never done Dimir either. But this one looks good here. Let's do this. Where am I? We're back. Okay. Add it to the pile. Oh, wrong green enchantment. Yeah, I'm guessing that one doesn't wheel very often. But I'm curious what wheels more, the Chrysalis or the green enchantment. The 4-mana enchantment for 7 drops, gain 4, turn your Eldrazi into Birds of Paradise. Create a 1/1 black and green insect token. Sacrifice any number. Search your library graveyard for creature with mana value less than or equal to the number of creatures sacrificed this way on the battlefield. Maybe it's fine. Probably not running it. I don't think I'm running the other two either, though. Aether Spike. Copy Crook. I guess we can try it. Whatever token you control leaves the battlefield. Each opponent loses 1 life, gain 1 life. This could have fit into the Nightmare deck. Oh no, this is the second time we've seen Ocelot Pride and not be able to take it. Feels bad. I just want to grab it because I'm a filthy rare drafter, and maybe we use it in some historic deck. But probably should just take the Assault. Rumble. Oozewag. All fine. Second Cartographer. Some red removal pretty sure we're ending up in blue-green splash the red. It's a house, but it's hard to maximize on. Rare drafter, yeah. I am a filthy rare drafter. If you can do it with green pump modification, it gets better, I think. Let me read it again, see what it does. 1 mana, 1/1, first strike, lifelink with Ascend. You control 10 or more permanents. You get the City's Blessing for the rest of the game. And then at the beginning of your end step, if you gain life this turn, create a 1/1 white creature token. Then if you have the City's Blessing for each token you control that entered the battlefield this turn, create a token that's a copy. It's pretty good. Yeah, maybe it's hard to get in without the combat tricks. It's just the stat line that sucks. That's why I'm saying if you can make it bigger, it gets better for sure. Yeah, if you start, I guess you're in green white or green black, or yeah, I guess not green black white. I guess it's green white. You get the token +1/+1 tokens and stuff, counters. That kind of stuff be good. Some red removal. I think we'll just take the Horrific Assault and be happy. What's my green so far? Nightshade. Chrysalis. Yeah, probably should just be removal. All right. Depth Defiler. It's a good one. I think it's the top blue uncommon. These things have been tough to get from the bots. So probably don't wheel it, but happy if we do. If not, Hydra will be fine. There's a red 2 mana removal. Monk. Maybe fine. So I guess I'm going Defiler. Maybe we can wheel the Sage or the Purposer, Hydra. Get a double blue card. Okay, here's a green 2-drop. Green red land's pretty good. Ooh, Teamer land, that's the perfect land for us. What do you do again? Basking Brood Scale, 2 mana 2/2 devoid. Adapt for 2. Whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on it, you may create a 0/1 spawn creature token with sack this creature added energy. Pretty good. Take a look at the curve here. One thing I'm a little worried about is casting this thing, the double colorless. Makes me want to take the land. Also fixes for the Chrysalis. Hopefully we find some more to splash or something else good in red. Probably not running you. We're actually not terrible on 2s. Usually I want more 2s. I definitely do want more 2s, but we're not desperate yet. I guess is what I'm saying. Get this in like the removal pile. This is my do nothing fixin'. Card draw, card advantage. Do nothing. So I guess that means we can take the Teamer land. Nice. Man, we really can have all the royal cartographers we want. I want it more than Sage. I have a fair amount of colorless stuff. Like 6 or so devoid spells so far. We do have an 8-drop we want to ramp into. But landfall, make an energy, pay 6 energy, draw 3 cards. What's better than 1 royal cartographer? Probably 2 of them. Double your your landfall triggers. Make it a lot easier to get to 6 energy in a Eldrazi deck. I think I will. We did see another one of these. We also saw another Sage. See what we wheel, I guess. But for now, Cartographer over Sage. Okay. So we got Big Eldrazi. Got 3-drop, draw a card. Relevant Rumble is pretty dope. So is the Ooze Swag. Kind of some tough choices here. I think I like Rumble or Visionary over. Probably one of those two, then Lurker, then Oozewag. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You may put a permanent from among them in your hand. Put the rest in your graveyard. Create a 0/1. It's pretty good. I get more than a 3-mana 2/2. Draw a card, scry 2. Maybe. Our tokens are a little better with Herald and Chrysalis. I'm always worried about casting this. I mean, we're getting less worried, but less worried with Dryad and 2 lands so far. Couple token makers. Or just the 1 token maker so far. Oh, and we already have 1 Sage. The 0/4 has Fixin' for colorless. Necro. I think there are better 3-drops. Something though. Okay. I think it has great stats on 17 lands as well. Just 3-mana 2/2 draw card is already just a good card, and you slap on the scry 2. Pretty nice. We're gonna want more big stuff to ramp into. I think I'll go Rumble here. Maybe that's weird. Seems fine. Red, white, black lands a little meh. Maybe just some interaction. I think I like it better. Idle. Idle seems kind of slow. It has scry also. Yeah, they pack a bunch of stuff. A lot of words on that card. I think Demon Fury is probably fine. Some more interaction. I want to like Idle, but maybe just too slow. I don't foresee us wanting this land. Actually, removal. But it deals with it for a turn or two, maybe. Okay. How do we feel about multiple copy crooks in our deck? I thought this would be like not a bad card, but I don't like stuff that could get like blown out by removal. I guess it has less of that problem if you're targeting your opponent's thing. So maybe always wait for opponent to tap out before we copy our big stuff. But I mean, I guess these are cast triggers, not enter the battlefield triggers. So maybe a little less enticing. I think I like it better than Fangs. Okay. Probably not running any of this. We get super desperate for I think we already got 2 drops covered. Goes in the curve, a little more energy. Maybe it's fine with the Cartographers. Draw a card, discard a card. I think we're pretty good on 2. Probably not playing this though. Okay, do we like Aether Spike or Gift of the Viper? No reach is a issue currently. No reach, no flyers. So maybe we like Gift. This could be a decent counterspell in our deck. Heading towards more energy. Energy Eldrazi is kind of weird though. I think I'll take it. Maybe get one of these later. Right, Sage Wheel, that's good. 2 drops. Looking stacked, like it. Let's grab that sweet uncommon Vault Progress here. See what happens, pack 3. Alright, Lurker, great. Got 2 7 drops for unsealing. Ooh, on color rare? What do you do? 6. This 6 of Renin 6. Is that a card? Renin 6 fame? It is, huh? Okay, what do you do though? 3 mana, 2/4 reach. Legendary Tree Folk. Whenever 6 attacks, mill 3 cards. You may put a land from among them on the battlefield. As long as it's your turn, non-land permanents cards in your graveyard have retrace. For retrace, you may cast a card with retrace from your graveyard by discarding a land card in addition to paying its other cost. That's pretty sweet. Makes me really sad. Maybe like a green-black deck with those two could be nuts. It's gonna be nuts in our deck, right? Another Teamer land's great. Maybe we can wheel that. 4 mana, 6/6, great. Blue removal, fine. Ooh, another Chrysalis. Anything else that could possibly sway me? I don't think so. Maybe Void Craw or Rumble comes back. Strength of the Harvest. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each creature and or enchantment you control. Really fine. Don't really care about the white currently. Our rare land is Monumental Hinge. There's battlefield tap unless you can control planes. It taps for white. 2 white, tap it. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a historic card from among them. Put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Had it in 1. Thought to attack with. Tough to attack with sometimes with other large creatures. That makes sense. Just the retrace is pretty sick though. As long as it's your turn, non-land permanents in your graveyard have retrace. Like replaying any of these big creatures would be nice. All we have to do is hold the land and then pitch it. But yeah, I can see it getting outclassed pretty quick in Modern Horizon. 2/4s. 2/4 is an okay stat line, especially on a 3-drop. But yeah, eventually it's gonna be tough to get in without some combat tricks. But yeah, right here we'll just take the Chrysalis and be happy. On the wheel, there's some cards. Right, second unsealing. Third cartographer, probably like the fourth or fifth one we've seen. Revitalizing Repost. For green, we get put a +1/+1 on target creature, gains indestructible end of turn. That's not terrible. Dream Drinker Vampire. I thought this was I think the black, like a 2 or 1 drop. The opponent paired with a Nightmare. Keeping my eye out for it, even though probably off of Nightmare here. Second Dryad. Pretty good. I guess you technically go here. So we're kind of at 20. Let's take Nightmare out for now. A couple of lands. There's like 21-ish playables. Anything I prefer not to play? Flyer, you could possibly cycle for ETB spawns. We did we have this with, we did pair this with the blue-white rare. It makes a token creature every time a permanent leaves the battlefield. Is it creature? Non-token creature leaves the battlefield? Can't remember, but basically just bouncing this to make a token was cute. I don't know how often we did it, but it was in the deck. It's interesting, but I think Dryad, it might just be a ceiling. Pretty happy with our 2 drops. I guess we prefer the Dryad over a Sage. Could be an upgrade. Especially with the bite spell. But probably pretty minor. How many creatures? We got 15-ish creatures currently. And like a decent amount of 4 and 5 drop. Does this care about colorless cards? No, it doesn't even care. Whenever you cast a creature spell, mana value 4, 5, or 6, and 7. So fair amount. Would we run 2 of them? Probably. Maybe it's just land. I just want to take the land. What is black creature? Well, this one's a good one too. We're probably off the black stuff, but Etch Slith has been good. 2 mana 1/1 menace. Whenever it deals combat damage, you gotta put a +1/+1 counter on it. When you do, you may remove a counter from opponent, so it can grow pretty quick. Tough for opponent to deal with menace, especially if you get it down on turn 2. And then this thing looks fine. But yeah, we're pretty much blue-green splash the red. I don't think we can get the Nightmare in, unfortunately. I think I just want to take the land here. These are 4 good things. But I think I want to be able to cast Chrysalis. As often as possible. So maybe that's a vote for Dryad as well. I think I'll take the land. We're pretty good on playables. Let's get some. Could splash red removal. I think I like the Hydra. Land is fine. This goes with the Nightmare nicely. I wonder if it's ever right to play this thing if you have like 2 cartographers. We're probably not playing the Electrozoa. Like, if we had like 3 cartographers, would you just throw this in? Probably not. Really, the trample from Hydra's been amazing. I'm in for another big thing. But red removal is interesting. Semi interested in that or the land. We have like one piece of removal. 2-mana sorcery devoid. Deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If that creature or planeswalker would die this turn, exile it instead. Yeah, I think I'll just take the big boy. Also has reach. Another cartographer. Meddler I've been a fan of. Just another rumble. Another lurker. So many options. I know we want to ramp, but do we ever go down on sages, up on lurkers? Is that crazy? Should I just take this 5-drop? Rumble I think is good too. So yeah, I don't really see anything I don't want to play. Maybe Aether Spike could go. But the rest looks fine. So what are we at? This is 19-ish playables. Feeling pretty good about the early game. So maybe just 5-drop's fine. Just go lurker. Cycle it when we don't want to play it. Have something to do on 3. Or 7 drops for our unsealing's kind of sick. I don't think we could go wrong with second rumble. Any feelings? Thoughts? Huh. Colorless spells you cast, mana value 7 or greater, cost 1 less to cast. Other colorless creatures you control get +1/+1. I'm in the market for another big boy. Yeah, maybe I like it better with 6 in the deck and cycle it, cast it later. But let's see. 3rd cartographer, 1st meddler, 2nd rumble being correct. How many creatures I got? I got 15-ish creatures. I'm gonna go big boy. Double black removal spell. Sink into stupor. Return target spell or non-land permanent opponent controls to its owner's hand. I like that better than a green, blue, black land. I just want to play the colorless land. Seems decent though. I'll take the land. I'll take this land over the dually or the MDFC. I just dread mask here. Okay. So maybe a little sad we didn't take one of the other creatures in the pack that we saw, the lurker. I guess I forgot about this one wheeling. Guess I'm taking over Drake. Probably not playing 3 of these, but if we have it, it is available if we wish. Go significance here for some removal. Could make the deck. I don't think we're playing either of the Electrozoa, so we'll just uncommon Vault Progress. Oof. Unsealing number 2. This also would go in the Nightmare version of our deck. Okay. Got something here. Just gotta make some cuts. A little sad we didn't wheel the Meddler or the second Rumble. So we gotta make 2 cuts here. This thing given trample is very nice. Could see it being you. Could see it being one of the lurkers. Maybe Copy Crook. I think I do want to try 2 unsealing in this deck. Utter insignificance, not great, but just have that and Horrific Assault. And the Demon Inferior. We really have like 6-ish 2-drops. Maybe I just go down a Dread Mask and a Lurker and we're okay. Still a lot of creatures. So it leaves us with like 4 creatures that can trigger the card draw on unsealing. I believe this works if we make it big enough. Maybe not. Maybe it needs to say inverted mana cost. Not sure how that works. So if like X equals 6, does this count as a 7-drop? Whenever you cast a creature with mana value 4, 5, or 6, create 2 0/1s. We've got a few things that trigger that. Kind of want to try to get the lurker back in. Is there any way we could play the nightmare off of 2 lands, a swamp, and a dryad? Probably not. I don't want to go down a mountain. Maybe that's a bad idea with Rumble and 6. Don't want to accidentally mill like our only source. Strand 2 cards in our hand. So I guess we do have to play 2 mountains. Hopefully that doesn't burn us too bad. Got a few double blue cards. I think all of our dual lands produce blue though. So it's really like 10 sources. 10 blue sources, 8 green, 5 red. It's pretty good. This can be double green as well. We got double colorless on the breaker. Any way to fit this back in? Drown lurker. If we just went down a blue source, maybe a bad idea. I have 3-ish mana dorks. Probably not enough to go down to 16 land, I don't think. Yeah, let's try it like this, and then what would the cut be if we wanted to get a 3rd lurker in? Hard for it to be a single card. Probably be something we have multiples of. Is my guess. All right, I think this is it. Let's look at our rare on the box art. I don't think we drafted any other rares. Sag. That made the deck anyway. I guess we had the pack one, pick one nightmare that we abandoned so quickly for Eldrazi. Sag. I think this is it. Let's jump into some games, see what happens. Right. Krieg Vogels. So we didn't actually hit double mythic. Sag. I guess as a keep, got a couple of mana dorks. 4 mana. Just need these both to survive and drop one more land. We got a lurker on 5. Let's see if it happens. All 3 colors of mana looks nice. I guess I'm gonna play you later just in case I change my mind about starting with Dryad. Three. Could play the Sage. Maybe block. Maybe get a combat trick out of their hand. I think I'm less sad if this thing dies than Dryad. Although Dryad does have the potential to trade with it. trick. A fight or a bite. Post-combat bite. 3 land. Ooh, shocking enforce. Must be a 3-drop. Right? Okay. You're a 1/3 or an equipment spells you cast. Cost X less to cast, where X is Golden Tail Trainer's power. Or it attacks other modified creatures you control, get +X in return, where X is Golden Trails. Blah, blah, blah. Do we just want to go 6 here and hope to attack in with it? When it attacks, mill 3 cards. You may put a land card from among them into your hand. I guess I'm playing slow. My bad. Or I guess we still have time to do the Dread next turn and get Lurker down on 5, hopefully. Chillin'. See what opponent wants to do here. We're a little flooded, so hopefully we draw more